you'd rather run 3 wide just before you turn for home. Didn't help with that ease up in front of you.
Yeah.
But just go spend the day triple. See how they work their horses. Well, it all took shape when I was at home, recovering from my double bypass, and thinking, you know, what am I going to do? You know, I needed to do something to keep myself busy. Ms. Rimba's right, as we've been busy. I've been busy for 40 plus years. So sitting at home wasn't going to help things. Help matters mentally. I think riders need to have someone there that they can call up if they've had a bad day, even if they've had a good day. Just go through some races with them. See their mistakes, and I mean, to be honest, that they're the ones that point them out to me first of all. Before I even say anything, a lot of them come back and say, oh, I should have done that.
It didn't work.
And I agree with him. But I look at it as kind of from a rider's point of view, but I'm enjoying it. You know, I think I can give them a lot of feedback, not just as someone who's ridden for so long, but the mental side of it as well. Because I've been through a lot of that in my career, and I know what it's like. It's not easy. It's a very tough industry, and I think they need someone that can understand their side of things. It was nice, Hank. Good ride, got to say.
I didn't think.
Jeez,
I didn't even think she'd travel, and she travelled well. I think Robbie helps you sort of push yourself to do a little bit more. I know you think you sort of push yourself to do as much as you can, but you often sort of let things slip through the cracks a little bit. But having Robbie, he can sort of take you back and be like, did you notice this? Do you want to work on this? And just having him, it even makes you challenge yourself a little bit more, knowing that he's watching and he's picking up the little things, and just challenging you to be better each time you step out for every meeting.
Told you, girl. She's run good. Hey? No, I know, but I mean, gave it a good ride, I will say that. Sorry.
Yeah,
you did. Ange, do you agree? Do we agree?
It's not the racing side, we sort of just get to step back and talk a little bit about life and personal life, and he's great to talk to, even if you're not talking about a race, you're just sort of spinning some other rubbish. He's always got a good yarn, and he's just a great fella to be around.
Niconova's coming through, tie zone the outside, Madam Rouge, tie zone, Niconova, Vega one late as well, tie zone, I reckon tie zone the top of the corner.
Yeah, I do miss it, we all do. Doing it for 40 plus years, and suddenly it came to a halt. I miss it very, very much, but you know, I've come to terms with the fact that I'm not going to ride again. So at least what I'm doing now keeps me back involved in racing, and I'm happy with it.
Well, he's just really good for my headspace, and he sort of just explains that, you know, going to each race day and each race with a clear mind and not taking things on from earlier in the day to later in the day. I think that's something us jockeys sometimes struggle doing it.
She's still running right, considering. Well, you gave it perfect. Listen to me, I'm telling you now, the perfect ride. Those two horses outside you have come from behind. They finished first and second.
And it's certainly the better jockeys, they don't do that. And Robbie's been one of them great jockeys. He's a world-renowned rider, and I'm very fortunate to have him helping me.
Look at that, perfect. You cannot get a better position than that. You know what I mean, Carl?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Calls.
Well, firstly, thanks to Racing Queensland for asking me to take up this role. As I said, I'll grab it with both hands. I think there's a lot of apprentices that need that little bit of guidance and coaching, and I'm starting to make a bit of progress with some of them, and that's so pleasing because I can see the potential in them, and if I can just kind of guide them a little bit, coach them a bit more, I think there's a lot of potential in the apprentices here in Queensland.